name again?
Mother Ashley.
Mother Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They the one who made my my life more stronger, or to eat right, or to stop eat that and stuff. Because from I been listening to him from in the 80s. There was on in the 80s at WLIB
Yeah.
every morning, health at sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the one I listened to and found out that meat was a destruction to your body.
Okay.
Because when I eat meat, when I used to eat meat, I couldn't digest it that good.
Okay.
But I used to love oxtail.
Well, when I met him, it was very simple. I was a very young, tender youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even have locks
Uh-huh.
or nothing on my head,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was a very young youth,
Okay.
running cab. When I just came here, I was running, taxi because,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was survival of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
So I man was running taxi, and then when he started out at Boston Road, when he just get the building,
Yeah.
I used to like, you'd call for cab, and then when I met him, he started to request for me
Well, I
because I
used
used to
to
take him to
I
up
used
by
to
Toka
go
O
there.
Road.
I used to go there a lot and get my son Koi Menti bitter.
Yeah,
I get my other roots and everything. And I really appreciate that man, and you was under his umbrella, and you come now and you open up Sun Life, and you're doing a wonderful job. You're not phony. You're not you don't cut back. You just give the people what they're supposed to get.
yeah, because that is the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
My mother and my father was very caring and loving people.
Uh-huh.
The way my mother raised us is
Okay.
always, we is always youth who should send out with the dinner to give the old people.
Right.
Yeah, so we have that in us where we receive those things from our parents giving to people.
Because we know that you have the right product in your what take out that food answer. I know that you have the right product in your establishment for people. Put it back in, yeah. And I know that you are doing an excellent job at Sun Life. And we just want to appreciate you. One thing with you, cut against nobody. Cut no other. You not talk negative about it. Like many times, we tell you, say, "Me know Rasta man I eat pork," and you say, if that's what he want to, that's what he want. You
And I
don't fight
see
against them and stuff. You don't fight against somebody.
life is more
I mean,
precious.
no, say the God when you why you move like
No,
that.
you don't know.
Yeah, no,
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 say
no,
no,
no, no,
no.
no. You're hoping I can worm right there. So you don't know that. You don't know that.
The God is that you why you're a very humble man. Yeah. And I was talking, the first time we met, tell the
Yeah,
people what happened.
I heard you. I heard you was giving the story yesterday. It
Was
was
I lying?
no, you were correct on that with the soup.
Yeah.
Where
When I was passing
yeah,
by.
yeah,
How happened?
and then I think it was like about a few days after I was listening to the radio,
Uh-huh.
and you were on the radio,
Yeah.
and the fact that you were talking about the sip on the radio,
Yeah.
it was very interesting because I didn't knew who this person is, and
Right.
you was just amazed about the sip, and you just go on
See,
and
I'm not
on
I'm
and
not
on.
lazy, I'm not lying, because the soup was $5. And I said I could get that soup for $3.
Yeah,
But when I drink that, I drink it all the way up to White Plain,
yeah,
go
yes, sir.
home.
Straight up to 25th.
And then you maybe saying, who is that guy?
Yeah, because I didn't at that time didn't knew who you were,
No, nobody know who I
So
was.
there was this person who was working
Yeah, the
there
little
named
light
Patrice.
skin, yes,
Yes,
yes.
she I think was more familiarized with who you who you were,
Right.
and also touch.
I was on Barker Radio then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she told me, you don't know him, and I was like, no. And then she like, and then she started talk about the other guy, Blacker.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and then she said Blacker him normally would come here and sit, but Brother Victor would pass and anything there. I was like, and then I give you
Yeah.
a call.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that you remember how long that was?
It's quite a while right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, man. Got the first time.
Years.
I didn't say who I am. I just go in there and get and buy the soup.
Yeah.
And the soup, brother Hall. Brother Hall, the soup was delicious, man.
I believe our sip at Sun Life may be a signature
You know
for
what I
many
like? You
people.
know what I like about I don't know brother Hall ever buy your soup yet. You know what I like about your soup?
Yeah.
You don't have the junk food every night. When you buy a cup of soup at Sun Life, you get a real cup of sip, or what you call it.
Yeah.
Because you cut the yam them so neat and small. Everything is nothing to stop the broth from going in.
Yeah, because what it is that normally when you selling to the public,
Yeah,
and you say you're selling sip, now you have a wide varieties of different types of provisions inside
right,
of the sip
right.
for the customer to get the wide varieties. You can't junk it
No.
for the customer to get it.
Because sometimes you
Yeah.
buy a cup of soup from a restaurant, they got the bone them in it, this and when you lift up the bone, the cup is empty. Not in there.
Yeah, because even up till today, when I go to other stores and buy for myself, because I still does that. If I am somewhere out in the
Yeah.
field and I'm hungry, and I still note like sometimes if you buy a cup of soup, one dumpling just take up the whole thing.
Yes, the big dumpling them, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and for me, I don't think that is
And
fair.
then your dumpling now, it like it little and round like a small finger.
Yeah,
So everything you don't only get one, you might get all three, four in it.
people love them.
So
People really
I'm
love
saying
that.
that you're doing a wonderful job there, and then when I came there and see all the things that you're selling, back from back home, natural herbal product, everything. Then I start to shop. I buy because you have this thing them that I need.
Yeah, that's what I am does, is like living in the community, being a part of the community, and seeing our people struggle. Likewise myself, I am
Yes.
struggle. Just like any other one, I struggle the same.
S-
Now thinking very consciously and how I can make an impact in the community,
Right.
reaching out to our people in by any means necessary, doing herbal and creating a nutrients um, you know business place where people can forward and
Come in and feel comfortable
yeah,
because sometimes,
it was a pleasure for me
especially
to do that.
especially a black business,
Yeah,
sometimes going in place it's full of money in it. You can't even get the space.
yeah,
You understand? And what some of these West Jamaican businesses do, they they have the business and they got the white room at the back.
yeah.
So the man then would drink, they leave their house and it's the rain, snow. I can't get the white room. A customer going and can't even get none.
Hmm.
Okay, because but your place is a place you can go and meditate, you can sip, eat,
Yeah,
read a book, meditate, good music. You don't hear anybody a fuss and a fight. Your workers they are pleasant, and you have the right stuff that we need.
yeah. Cause you see, Sun Life is not the place for idling and them outbursts
No,
and them things.
no.
We more have interest into more humbling ourselves, loving people,
When I look at
sharing
your
with people.
when I look at your place, it's like I'm in the village. You see a little player going there, neat and nice, no, quietly, or sit down there. Kind of white folks love to read, and
Yeah,
them always have a cup of coffee and they're reading a book and nobody disturbing them, nobody walking. I know at time you might have some unruly people might come along, but you have to expect that if you're in business.
yes, I agree with you.
And once you know how to deal with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever it is, and you want any herbal product, any cleansing, any facial, go to Mr. Shango. He have but nothing in dairy product, nothing in meat, nothing in chicken, nothing in goat, and all those things. You know, he have natural herbal from the mother earth. So you need to visit down there. And when you go, shop around. Look, he have many product in here that you never realize that he have. All right.
Yeah, man. We have a wide varieties of things where only if you visit, pay a visit and browse around, and sometimes if you don't even see what
Yeah, you can ask.
you can ask.
When brother like brother Hall go there, he shop around.
Yes, brother All is very good when he
And we have a
visits.
lady that come on every day near Miss Ho live in Boston. We don't know, never meet her in person. And Miss Ho come down there and sat there and shop.
Yeah,
We have another lady from Connecticut. I forgot her name. She come down there and shop. And
yeah,
if he please come in there and shop.
yeah. Well, again, it's the vibes. The vibes where I and I bring, where because I have seen many people get involved into business and make some criticism
Uh-huh.
where I and I stand my
And
grounds.
then on Saturday you have the sea moss porridge and you don't have hand to sell that.
Yeah, yeah. Saturdays and Sunday is a nightmare
Yeah.
when it comes to porridge in
Wow.
the morning.
Sunday too?
Saturday and Sunday
What you
is
make on
nightmare.
what you make on Sunday?
George dealt with Sunday morning, which is multi grain porridge.
Oh wow.
So, but
I I haven't tasted pumpkin porridge yet. I mean the sea moss porridge yet, you know.
it is great.
Flaxseed or
Yeah,
flaxseed.
flaxseed.
You could boil that and drink the liquid.
Yes, of course, because it is also excellent for acid reflex.
It's
If
good
you
for
are,
acid
yes,
reflux.
yes, if you have acid reflex and it's bothering you a lot
If your stomach
consistently,
bothering you,
yeah,
you could drink
yeah,
that.
you don't have to boil. You don't have to boil it.
Uh-huh.
You just boil the water
And throw
and
it on it.
throw the seed inside of it and cover it for at least 15-20 minutes,
Okay.
and then drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that will help you.
And what's the good thing about cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Well, the other
Brother
day,
Harley,
right?
come in,
The
man.
other day, I was listening to doing some research, and do you knew that, right?
Uh,
They say the
can't see you now.
Chinese,
Can't see you at
yeah,
all.
the Chinese, no one smokes in the world like Chinese, right?
Right, right.
That is what they have says that the Chinese smoke more than anyone. But the
Yellow
Chinese,
belly, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah.
but they also says the Chinese live the longest,
Yeah, I try and eat
and
everything.
the Chinese is free from cancer.
Yeah. No, no cancer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what
But
caused that?
now when you look at the Chinese diets,
Hmm.
there's no other nation on the planet Earth consume tea like the Chinese, the Japanese, and
And
those
greens.
and greens.
Yeah.
Teas, a lot of teas. They consistently brewing their tea and drinking teas. You
Uh-huh.
know, now you asked me a question earlier regarding cinnamon.
Right.
No one consumes cinnamon like the Chinese and the Indians.
And what they do, drink it?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh. Avocado seed. What's the benefit of avocado seed?
I have to do research on it. I have
Because they
lately
say it's
heard of
very
it.
high in protein.
Well,
They say you grate it and sprinkle it in it.
most seed is excellent. I think they have put it in the classifications of vitamin 17.
17.
Most of the seeds of the
So the
fruits.
seed that we throw away, we don't know the benefit of it.
Yeah, most of them.
Right.
Most of
So
them.
if anybody want any advice, they could go to sunlife, because they sometimes go to these stores, I'm not gonna say where, and the place looks so shabby because you have some health food store, they look so shabby And I look, and we go Sun Life, everything in neat order. Everything, right? When
Yeah.
I ask you, I tell you, everything is in
Well,
one place. You can find it over there. You can find it there. You have some beautiful workers there can inform you. Because I was surprised. I called one day to get some information. You weren't there, and your workers they give the information that I am looking.
well, they supposed to because it's not only Shango alone, running Sun Life. Sun Life have reached a stage where the fact that the workers been working there, I have to teach them,
Mhm.
where they can relate to the customers about the products.
So, how can you said the Chinese, Japanese, they longevity because of how they eat and they eat everything, but they drink tea, hot thing after they finish eat. What we do, we drink Pepsi Cola and milk and all those things,
Yeah, we are
and
not.
we drink something cold.
And we're not forwarding to ourselves to because I'm saying it's a whole repertoire of it. Remember now, eating is one of it, but the mental stress of the living condition
Right.
that we also live creates also illness amongst us. Now,
We don't have a good eating attitude. We don't.
no, and because we do not have a good eating attitudes, you cannot see the community functioning the way it's supposed to be functioning.
And if you watch our daily, I like today on Sunday, watch our plate. We don't have no vegetable in it.
No,
We have the rice and peas and the goat foot and the curry goat and the cow foot, and we don't have not even a tomato.
yeah.
And then you look, you might have some, you might have something cool, and we have cola and no water, and maybe Pepsi Cola or stuff, Coca Cola or a bottle of 7 Up and all those things. And this a thing that have sugar in them, and you just eat a heavy food, plus you go drink those things. You can't even burp.
Yeah.
If you notice, when you go to a Chinese restaurant, like you go in Chinatown, I go to a Chinese restaurant. The first thing they do, they give you tea,
Mm-hmm.
present tea to you. Either you drink it or you don't drink it.
Yeah.
And when you're done that, they give you another tea again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all we have to have that attitude is to eat a lot of greens and drink something hot before you eat and after you
And when
eat.
you go to your brother house now, what him give you?
When you give it in give
Mm-hmm.
you maybe some tell you say, well, I mean, some Jamaican soda, some that, or some this and that and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Big
sir.
difference.
Big
Big
difference.
difference.
Yes,
Big
our
difference.
eating attitude is bad, and we have to get a grip that if you look on the other nation, you might say, well, me a black man, me have no, you're not because you're supposed to eat right.
You see, when I cite up Earth and say Earth forward, still it's a lot of ignorance
Yes,
on the people.
yes.
And people nowadays do not have really an open mind
Mm.
to learn of things that they supposed to knew that they did not knew.
Tony Touch
And
came down your place, I think it was last Friday, and Tony say he buy a big plate of vegetarian food.
yeah,
He told her, give me everything where you have. He said he didn't buy any money. And Tony said, I best he ever eat if I do himself. Say sleep good that night.
well, our food at Sun Life, there's many times people, will forward and ask guy, question to say, how you do to prepare it? What makes you,
Yes.
like for instance, I just create another dish the other day,
Uh-huh.
which is mushroom.
Oh, mushroom.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
just straight mushroom where we
And that's a thing that black folks don't really eat.
yeah, but it's very rich in protein.
Will you make
And
soup with it?
no, I prepare it. I prepare
Create
it
it from
in
the huh?
uh protein, a
Yeah.
vegetarian protein where
Yeah.
you could
You saute.
consume. Yeah,
You could
I
saute it
saute
in.
it. I
Yeah.
saute it. Yeah, and if and when a person consumes it, to be honest with you, I did it for the first time Wednesday, and it
Mm.
didn't last. By 1 2 o'clock, it was finished.
Wow, wow, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. So you is here to teach our people how to eat right.
Yeah, because one of the reason why I am strengthened to create such a sort of mushroom thing, protein, is that mushroom is also very full of protein,
Mm-hmm.
and it is protein that the body also can relate to, which is full of nutrients that the body can obtain from it.
Yeah, yeah. We are. That's what I was telling. I telling for
Y-
yesterday. Our friend, I was saying that our body is what take us dearly. It's like you drive your car for the whole month or how many months. You never check your oil. You don't change your oil, but you expect the car to carry you all the while.
yeah,
So every 3,000 miles you should change your oil. You should check up on your car that everything is fine, and your body is the same thing. You just check up on yourself.
sure.
If you find say that you can go uh find say because some people might not go tell it for y'all 2 3 times for the week, and they don't pay it no mind.
Yeah.
That's not something that's good
No, them things are not really them not really, it have nothing to do with really, just purely not good.
because you come like a storage for waste matter.
Yeah, and when those things happening to you, and you're not having a bowel movement,
Yes.
is like you surely, you slowly but surely creating some toxic,
Mm-hmm.
destroying your body.
Yes.
Yeah,
People might not pay it no mind, but it's very important because just like how you put out your garbage 2 times a week for the truck to come and get it, you don't keep it in your house, you put it out.
yeah,
That's the way your body have to be also. So you have to eat and drink the right stuff to detox your body. That's a thing like that.
yeah,
And you have the product there at 4060 White Plain Road where they can go, they can ask question, they can get that. You have thing for pain, you got thing for bone, you have things for eyes, you got things for everything. It's there from the natural herbal product is there that we know that is not everything good for one good for other, and we know that when you take the herbal it don't effective like the laboratory, it don't come 1 2 3, but it coming
well, I wouldn't say it don't effective like the
right away,
laboratory.
right
It is
away.
very effective. What it is that herbs is not chemical,
Right.
and it's just like the illness where you're going to treat. It never take one day,
That's what I'm saying. But
you
that's
know.
why I said it don't effective right there and then, like how they put all kind of thing in that laboratory stuff. Figure a quick blow or
Yeah,
dangerous blow.
yeah.
Yeah, you was see when Mike Tyson did a fight Barbaric, and when Mike Tyson put his arm around Barbaric neck, he didn't even hit him, but he fall down and never get up. Guy said, "No, I don't know
Oh,
why you
Trevor
hit
Bird,
me."
but oh, you're talking Trevor Bird
Yeah,
in Berbick.
yeah, he said, "I don't know why you hit me." so, 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 so you know that Mike Tyson hit hard. So for Mike, so for him put your arm around his neck, he drop. So you never. So that's the same thing with the laboratory thing. They give you it to one shot, and you there, but you destroy something else.
It's just like, for instance, when a person says, especially the females,
Yeah.
breast cancer, but
Uh,
not just the females alone, I get to understand have breast cancer, also men,
that's why I was
you
speaking
know,
with Miller this morning.
also men has
But she
breast
telling me that the
cancer.
mammogram is dangerous. Is a dangerous thing to take.
The biopsy
Yeah.
also is very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes, because number one, once you if you considered to said you have to do a biopsy because you wants to you're feeling some form of
Right.
lump,
Yeah.
and when they test the lump they says yes, you have breast cancer. Do you knew once they do that test it spread the cancer inside?
The biopsy
Yes,
spread the
because they
cancer.
have to split
Yes.
inside to get a little piece of tissue.
So it's not good then.
It's not. I'm saying health wise for the body. No, it's not.
Mm.
But
Uh,
they use it because they are saying this is the only way they can
you
do it.
can,
Yeah,
but as if you feel the bump,
that is how they used
and
to
then
use
and then
it.
the man,
They used to do it before.
the men use the breast a lot by sucking the breast. So they should, but they don't tell the lady they see something strange in the breast.
Well, I don't know nothing about that part there.
You don't suck the breast. You never suck breast.
Eh?
You never suck.
You see, me not really bring my bedroom things for this
Well,
thing.
you say you don't do no, but I'm not talking you. I'm talking in general that men should help the lady to tell the lady, say, listen, something strange about your breast.
Well, I can agree to that. But sometimes it's not everything good to say.
But if it's your wife or your sister, you must can relate that to her.
I'm saying I agree with you now. I agree with you.
Huh? Oh, brother, oh, Sashago. I'm not asking no
No, no,
personal
no, no,
stuff.
no, no, man. You can't
We're
speak to me,
not asking
brother
no
Adam.
personal stuff.
No, no, man, no, man. I'm saying, brother Victor can ask me anything you want to ask. Right.
No.
No, I'm saying, brother Victor, good man. You know, ask me, man. Easy, man. We good, man.
All right. Listen, we're going to leave you now with this song. We're going to leave you
No,
now.
brother Victor, let me ask you a question, though.
Yes, ask me. Yeah.
How do you view when we were growing up, right?
Uh,
If you have a female cow,
cow.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
and he need to mate
Uh,
with the bull, right?
yeah.
Isn't it the person who owns the female cow have to pay the person who holds?
Yeah, they pay them. Yeah, they pay who have the bull.
Yeah.
If it's a pig, they
Mm.
don't pay. They give them one of the pig or a goat kid.
But something.
But for the cow, they pay
Mhm.
the person who have the bull.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Mhm. Then what is the difference with the male and the female human being?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
So what you say? This was pay the man.
I'm asking you. I am not telling
Well,
you.
we
I
are
am.
not we are not the bully in our past that tear up and wait for them to one heifer cup. We are human being, and if you
Mm.
have your woman, you're supposed to take care of your woman.
Is not we supposed to take care of we?
Take no, it's a combination. Both of you join together in one accord
Hmm.
and take care of each other.
But I'm saying in the average, right?
Mm.
What it is though. You gotta speak it as it is though.
When to me,
You don't
when
believe in balance?
yeah, I believe in balance, but I think that when a man have sex with a woman, the woman should tell the man, "Thank you very much." I even give him a award because yes, I'm talking straight because the man, the
Do you know
man,
that's a lot of strength?
the man gets so much from the woman gets so much from that man. A a teaspoon. Uh, uh, hello, uh, me get it work. I call you when I done. We call it. All right. Yeah. When you have intercourse with a woman and you let out like even a teaspoon of sperm or even it's a powerful stuff you let out, you know.
I know.
It's that simple. And that woman get it. It's so sad now that a man have to have sex with a rubber, which from beginning it didn't meant to be that way.
Yeah.
But because of what going on in society, your sperm not supposed to be no rubber. It's supposed to go into the female
Hmm.
to nourish
The ovaries.
yeah, the ovary, yeah.
Hmm.
And it build up that lady. So the woman should respect the man and give the man praises, make sure the man get the right stuff to eat, drink, the rest and everything.
Well, I agree with you.
All right, brother, I laugh, brother. So,
I agree with you because I'm saying from a man
but
perspective,
yeah,
when
because
you're living in the balance and seeing that, it takes a lot, from the man,
it does.
to give to the female.
Yes, it does. It does. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Show Jill says she goes 7 times a week, 6 times a day. So how she a kill?
Uh, uh, uh,
What I'm saying though, you have a lot of men fake it, you know.
what do you mean fake? What you meant by that? Though? What do you
They
mean fake?
say they fake it that they're coming and they're not coming away
Yeah.
because those are the sensible men. They try to put the woman might say come come and then it's come and the woman say, "Oh, I don't feel nothing." Oh, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. So if you know, sometimes you have to use wisdom.
Which one you think fakes more though?
The woman they fake more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
woman they fake more than the man.
Yeah. Because
Cause
normally a lot of men, they have a quick ego too.
our
A very quick ego.
quick ego, yeah.
Yeah, very meaning within sexual intercourse.
Who give you more support down there, male or female?
You're talking at Sun Life?
Yeah.
It's a balance. That's a number I could measure.
You well, most time you see the female come and say them a bite for their husband or for their boyfriend.
Both, I have seen both. Meaning there's a lot of times I've seen a couple steps inside and sometimes it's the male introduce
Uh-huh. Thank you, Yellow Belly. Thank you,
her
Yellow.
partner
Yeah.
to the vegetarian types of food, the transition from animalistic thing to vegetarian meat. I've seen both party does it, meaning female bringing their husband and also explaining to them husband regarding the type of food where he's supposed
Well,
to be consuming.
is it there supposed should be a time period where you have sexual intercourse with your partner? You don't just every day, every 10 times for the night, every day, 3 times for the night. It don't supposed to
And
be.
it's creation. It's a creation. Creation is this where ovulation. You're talking of ovulation
Uh,
because is sexual intercourse is regarding creation of a new child, new birth in to create a child, and within that set period of time, it is when time the female started to ovulate.
mhm.
Within that period of ovulation, which lasts up till like 7 days, and within the 7 days you have three great chance, like low chance, high chances, and maybe chances like those, and three separate chances where it is possible within that 7 days you can strike. But after them 7 days, for the rest of the month, you're just wasting your energy.
Mm.
It's just you dealing with a pleasure thing because of your mind. You
After
process,
after
yeah.
the 7 days.
After the 7 days of ovulations and then things, a woman and a man is just pleasure,
Well,
feelings.
what do you have there for the impotence man and impotence woman who wear out their body and just want to straighten it? What do you have?
Well, you see, when time females and males, normally forward through them things, we normally recommend for one take a detox and clean their entire system first.
Uh-huh.
After cleaning their entire system first, we'd also recommended the benefactor. After we recommended the benefactor also stimulates energy
Mhm.
and boosts up and boosts and tone ups the organs. Like for instance, when you're drinking the benefactor for the man, the strength of the benefactor such as the Damiana also help to strengthen the reproductive system organs, of the male. For the females, it helps to balance the female hormone system. So drinking the benefactor super wood roots tonic also help to um, take you to that levels where you need to go. Once you consume the sunside bitters alongside the benefactor, then of course I can recommend you to a shot we call now the woodpecker. We also recommend you to the lion paw roots tonic. Those are the most two um, most important tonics that we have, can lift any dead
Any
at
day.
any given time.
But I see Sister Charmin and Sister Nan. Which one of them down there all the while?
Well, Sister Charmian is always,
I drink the woodpecker.
she no, is a slide. She likes to drink the
So
slide.
what shall I try bring back what you drink all the whole past line?
Well, Sister Charmian, is a female artist and sister love the DJs and them things. So
Because
when you
this
drink no
slide is
when you drink
this slide is to build you up sexually.
no,
Oh
when you
no.
drink the slide help you with your thyroid
Oh,
systems, your
so
gland,
anybody could
your
drink that.
throats, and
Oh,
them things.
yeah.
It's a thing will help clean your systems and them things.
Oh, the
So
slide.
yeah,
So the woodpecker is different from the slide.
yeah. The woodpecker is
Oh,
a totally different
the
thing, man.
slide is to your clan, your glands and
Yeah, your
everything, and your
clan,
voice and
yeah, and
everything.
if you have like any sign of symptoms of fever, flu, if you have any thyroid problem, any form of them types of
And
problems,
what about
the slide will
arthritis? Is it
help
good for
you.
arthritis too?
Arthritis, no, we can't just use the word say these things good for arthritis. What is arthritis? Arthritis
Arthritis
is
is an infection caused from hot and cold in the joint.
no,
Below?
sir. No, sir. That is the symptoms of it.
Yes.
That is not arthritis. That is the symptoms of arthritis.
Mm.
Arthritis is water retention
Yeah.
that logs in the joints of the body.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
what you
And that
have
is
to get.
arthritis because anything logs in your joints of excessive water, of course, it's going to give you pain at some given
So
time.
what do you have down there for that?
Well, we have a wide varieties of things, herbal products, plus we have ointments where you
Uh-huh.
can use to rub externally for the severe pains that you're going through. But literally to eliminate like the water out of your body,
Mm-hmm.
we recommend like dandelions and in the same vegetables such as cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yeah, but we recommend consume dandelion tea consistently can also eliminates the water and also help you assist you by saying to you to eliminate sodium out of your diet because
Oh,
sodium is also one that help to retains water inside of your body, and a
okay,
person
yeah.
who doesn't um release water out of their body and retains the water inside of their body, it always going to create a problem for them,
Okay.
and they're going to end up with arthritis soon or later
All
because
right.
it's excessive water with inside of the body.
This arthritis thing taking over a lot of people.
Yeah, 'cause you see, remember, people have to look forward to their diet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your diet, when you put something inside of your mouth, you it could be poison.
Mm. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to know exactly the types of nutrient. You can't just get up, eat every single day of your life and say it tastes good. What is the nutrients of it?
But didn't they say cucumber will raise your blood pressure? Is that true?
No, cucumber lower your blood pressure. No,
It'll
not raise your blood pressure. Cucumber
lower your.
lower your blood pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're listening to Fresh 102.1 and also Touch FM Radio 90.1. I remember Gospel Train Live and the apps. You can use your phone and download the apps to Gospel Expo. Amen. I remember Ultimate Gospel Radio. I think they are still there with us. Ultimate Gospel Radio and Unity Radio in Port St. Lucie. Royal Radio, I think, gone. I think so. We want you to join us every day, 7 days a week. We're on Facebook also on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and type in Victor Miller Gospel Train Live and you subscribe. And every time we come on, you get a notification that we on and you could listen to us on YouTube. And the number is 718-554-8152, 718-554-8152. If you want to speak to the the ultimate Brother Hall and Mr. Shango, you can call them at 718-554-8152.
Brother Victor,
Yeah,
what is secular? I'm
secular.
trying to learn that word, and I felt you
Well,
was
secular is secular. And law is sec. And sec is law. So,
Religious and secular.
yeah, I don't know how they come in with this secular thing.
One is sacred.
So it's like Jew and Gentiles. It's
okay,
like Jew, Jew and Gentiles. We're
okay.
gonna leave back on this, so no can change it.
Praise God!
You can.
Can somebody give God a shout of praise tonight? Lift up your voices and give God a shout of praise tonight. I need every person who's walking in faith to lift up your voices and say it. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Every child of God, lift up your voices. Woo! 'Cause I'm no longer a slave to fear. Say it with me. 'Cause I am a child of God. One more time, say it. I'm no longer a slave to fear. For I am a child of God. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song. Come on, sing. Of deliverance from my enemies till all my fears are. Let's do that one more time. You unravel me, say it loud. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song. Woo! Deliverance from my enemies. Hey! Till all my fear. Now let's shout it out. Say, I'm no longer a slave. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Why? Because I am a child of God. Say it again. I'm no longer a slave to fear. For I am a child. I love this next verse. It just says, from my mother's womb, you have chosen me. You have called me by my name. And I've been born again to your family. Hey! Your blood runs through my veins. You got it from my mother's womb. From my mother's womb, you have chosen me. You have chosen me. Your love has called my name. I've been born again. To your family. Your blood flows through my veins. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Shout it out, say it. For I am a child of God. And I'm no longer a slave to fear. For I am a child. Now right here in this moment, just lift up your praise in the room. Come on, somebody shout your praise. Hey, we're walking You rescued me so I could stand and sing. Say, I am a child of God. One more time, say it. You split the sea. Say, you split the sea so I could walk right through. You drown my fears. My fears are drowned in perfect love. Hey! You rescued me. You rescued me so I can stand and sing. I am a child. Let's do it one more time. Say it. You split the seas. You split the sea so I can walk right through. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me. You rescued me so I can stand and sing. I am a child of God. Yes, I am. Say I am. I am a child. Yes, I am. I am a child. I am a child of God. Yes, I am. I am a child of God. Yes, I am. I am a child of God. I'm no longer slave to fear, for I am a child. I'm no longer slave to fear. For I am a child of God. Woo! We declare that there.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Everything is nice. This is fresh. All right. Um, we have touch. We have fresh 102.1. Good afternoon again. And we have um Rasta Shango, Dr. Shango, the man who will explain to you more about herb. You were listening earlier with Brother Victor, and they were talking about herb and a few other things. So we have, let me big up Touch FM 90.1. And as you heard, this is Gospel Train Live on the app Gospel Expo. You could get that, okay? And Ultimate Radio, Enough Respect in Miami, and Unity Radio, Royal Radio. I think Royal Radio already left. Okay, Ultimate Radio, Port St. Lucie. And the number to call and talk with the Rastaman, Mr. Shango. All right? Dr. Shango. There's so many names. It's 718-554-8152. Again, 718-554-8152. Again, good afternoon. Captain Shango.
Greetings, brother Hall. Come like you not even know where I have call.
I have so many names. I tell you, I have a whole lot of names. And which one at the right time? No, I can use Dr. Shango, Captain Shango, Rasta Shango, Brother Shango. So
As I like.
as I like, I just choose one.
Not with the thought of the man to say, the man say, that's his name.
That's his name.
Yeah, because I'm saying you just get up and just call different
Yeah,
names.
hold it for names, you know. But you are the king.
Okay.
Yeah. But you remember when Brother Clive come,
He is not a king?
the man say King Shango.
Aren't you a king?
Yes.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm a king. And my son is a prince. And I have
Great song. I was listening to the
okay,
song.
that's
Great,
good.
great
I saw
song.
you responding to it. the song saying it's a lovely song.
Yeah, when a person do a song and it's when I can relate to it,
Mm.
yeah, it is always,
Composition is good, sir.
yeah,
Okay.
and I love it and embraced it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we played all the way to the end. We never messed with it. Brother Shango was rocking it.
No, it's a song. Every single time when I heard a song like that, I some to some extent I can relate it relates to it because when the person says I'm no longer a slave to fear.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Hmm.
because just the other day I went to some remembering slavery at the United Nation. Yeah, I was there like not last Wednesday, but the week before. Remembering slavery. At the United Nation, people from all over the world was there
Hmm.
remembering slavery. So
And
listening to that song,
okay. It's yeah. Fear,
yeah, you
fear.
know,
I mean, you know what happened? We were talking, and we're not gonna start it up yet, but fear and faith. You have faith and fear. That's what control a lot of people.
yeah.
So anyway, Brother Shah, I have the paper osteoporosis, and I have the paper with me, and I'm the woman after the menopause and all them things. They say, well, they end up in that with osteoporosis because the what are we gonna get another thing that causes it. And I had the paper with me, Brother Shango, and the paper that disappeared. And I'm looking everywhere for the, you know. But anyway, just mention the whole thing. You'll know exactly what to talk about. But a lot of women just said suffering from them things. And remember, we're talking there, if you take too much calcium, you can be in trouble. If you don't have enough calcium,
Yeah, because you have to understand how the body works when you're talking about calcium. The body also, when it gets the correct and right nutrients, it makes its own calcium, which its own calcium considered organic calcium. Now, a calcium which considered foreign born is which has no nutrients. Now, when the calcium of organic, which is what's the body produced based on the nutrients that it's received, that it can produce its own calciums. When come in contact with the foreign born calcium, it can also trigger other problems for the body.
oh, we were talking. Yeah, last week we were talking about people taking calcium, and just because I used to take calcium too, so it
Mhm.
wasn't that good. And taking calcium without magnesium, that was the
But when you said taking calcium, let me be clear.
mhm,
The body need calcium.
mhm,
When I'm talking about taking calcium, I'm not just referring to medications or pill.
mhm,
There's a wide varieties of things that also lies with calcium.
mhm.
So but again, it is also the intake. No matter how good the thing is for you, the
Mhm.
intake of too much of something can also be destructive for your body.
So if somebody now take calcium daily, there should
Hmm.
be a time to just say break off it for a
It
while.
because it has to be a reason why a person is taking calcium daily.
Because
And if it's there's a reason why, there must be a start time and there must be an end time.
hmm,
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, man.
So without an end time, you can't just consistently taking something and not, checking up on the how much of milligrams or the how much dosage you already intakes. Because within your body, there's a line for every single thing. There's a measurement. That's why you'll hear it says high blood pressure, because if you eat such things that can triggers high blood pressure. It can kick high numbers. So there's a line for every single thing with inside the body that kept it at a norm's level. If you're talking about cholesterols, it is the same thing. A cholesterol is very good for your body, but high cholesterol is very damaging. Low cholesterol is very damaging. Just like both cholesterol and triglyceride, they all they both are similar. The body both need them, but anytime any number shivers, it can create a problem. So every single thing, within your body, have a line to say, don't go too high, don't go too low.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So within anything that you're doing, you must have a starting time and you must have an ending time,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to medication or any form of intakes of anything that is supplements.
Mhm.
You must have an ending time to say, well, should I take it for 9 days? Is it required for 15 days or is it requires 7 days? I don't know. But within such times, you must look at what you're doing.
So did I went about? Let me see. I went out and I bought the almond. I haven't had that for a long time. The almond milk.
Yeah. What about it?
I bought a big thing of it, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not something that I use. I haven't touched that thing for a while. But I'm saying, no, I got some. I may have to because me's a man who eat sometime. We just sit down and eat the cornflakes. But what I do, I eat it dry, brother Shanga, with nuts and thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then drink water.
Mm-hmm.
But me feel no, sometimes I could heat some with a little almond milk. Mm.
Nothing wrong with that. What's your goal for
It just my taste with the nuts. So there me think so me should just put some almond milk in
no,
it.
but I'm saying like,
What's a goal? But
yeah,
if it's
because
not
if you're doing something,
eh,
for me, I don't know about you. For me, if like for instance, at this time of the year, I would be drinking echinacea
mm-hmm,
tea
mm-hmm,
for this time of the year.
mm-hmm,
But lately, I have shift from echinacea to corn silk. Then from corn silk, I've shift now to ginkgo.
ginkgo. Mm-hmm,
Yeah. Reason for the shift, of
yeah.
course, I want the summer is over, so I wanted to flush my bladder.
Oh, so the ginkgo is flushing your bladder too?
If you listened,
The conceal.
yeah,
You
the
said the
corn,
con. I
yeah,
know the conceal.
I took the corn
I
silk
know conceal.
for the flushing of my bladder.
Oh, so the ginkgo is for cold.
The ginkgo, now that is the seasons, I want to revamish circulation, making sure circulation in my body is functioning properly. So I move towards ginkgo because now the cold season is approaching. So this is all I am saying to you, says when I am home consuming things, regardless if I be at the store and doing a consultation with customers, I practice on myself first. Things what I have recommend most of the times, apart from the theoretical part of it, what I research, most of the practical is always me. And the fact that it's good for me, I share the information with other individuals that they can better themselves, and not just themselves but for those who around them.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the goal, man, because every time I sit down and I'm watching TV, I would have some sunflower seed, I have some pumpkin seed, and I have some other little nuts. And
Hmm.
sometimes I like there's certain conflicts, sometimes I just throw in it. So I bought that juice and said, me instead of drinking, sometimes I drink water after.
Hmm.
What if I put a little bit in there and munch? So
You're
it's fine.
still not
When I say
getting
what
back.
I'm going, what I expect of it, and
That
I'm
is all
saying
I'm
yes.
saying
You
to you.
asked me that, and I'm saying I didn't even buy it like Sabra Shango. It may be just for taste, even though, and it's not even sugar.
Mhm. You see, you guys, like for me, it is very easy.
Mm-hmm.
I live my life. I live this life. I don't come on the radio and just like put on a show
Mm-hmm.
to say no. What I am saying, it's for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything that I have consumed, I can tell you what I can be benefited from it
Mm-hmm.
because I normally be that types of individual. The reason again for these things is just to share
Mm-hmm.
information with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's always good that if you like what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a fiber,
Mm-hmm.
more of when we're talking about fiber, loosening up your large and small intestine and freeing up your colon. That is what makes me asking you, what is the expectation?
Okay.
Did you have a bowel movement that
No, no,
much
I'm okay.
more,
But
you
you know what
know,
happened? What I said to
smooth,
you?
much more loose? Because grains, nuts, and seed sometimes does those things with cornflakes.
Okay. The reason why I was saying I'm getting my almond milk, remember?
Mm,
We said soya. I don't know if that's a, it's not too good. And we talked about it before, and I said,
mhm,
you say you have to careful the intake. So I'm
mhm.
saying, when I tell you that I bought a box
No,
of,
let's be clear. I have never used the word soya is not too good.
I, no, no, no. I
Mhm,
am the one. Remember, I came and I told you that somebody says soya is because I bought
mhm,
a thing,
mhm,
and you were
mhm.
saying that the woman says it's bad. And you were telling me that it's not, it's the amount you take.
Yes,
And you were referring to
yes,
that with soya.
because there is things that if your body needs it in certain types of vitamins,
Hmm.
they're going to be soy can recommended to eliminate certain that types of problem. So if it is no good, it is
There
the
is power in
amount.
the name of Jesus to break.
It
Okay.
is the amount and the intake of how people does things that is where the problem comes in, and then it's also commercialized. So we always have to look into a lot more details than just the fairy tales of things and run with it. Yeah, because I have heard the saying of it, to say, and of course we can reason on a daily basis. And of course, I can say if you consume, that much of soy, what can you expect? Of course, I can relate to those things. You know.
So we were talking, but the reason why I said this, to hear you're gonna say about the almond milk. That's
Yeah.
the almond milk.
Yeah.
But
What about the almond
no,
milk?
I want when I tell you, I want to hear if you're gonna say anything that is good or it's bad. Because I was saying the almond milk. No, is it really? And I'm not sure. Is it really just almond? I mean,
Anything that I have buy in the public once it comes to food, and they said of such things, I've never ever thought 100%.
okay.
I've never thought that.
But the almond milk would be better. I'm not sure. That's a question. Would
Hmm.
the almond milk better than the soy? Can we
It
go
is
for the?
always depending on what. When you is not conscious of your diet, then it's different. That means you're going to go with a fairy tale to hear that, well, almond milk is out there now and that is good. Of course, I'm going to buy almond milk because you are not, you're not thinking literally health conscious. No, but if I am being a health conscious person and there's certain types of ill, illness is with me, and I knew there is certain type of nutrients I want and I only can get it from soy. It's possible you're gonna see me drinking soy when it is out there that soy is not that good. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
But again, it's how you go about with your intakes.
All right. I know because I said, you could drink some almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good with my bowel movement. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying that I'm not the guy who drink all. I don't drink maybe for about a year or so. So
Mm-hmm.
I look at it and I say, maybe I could just a little bit, not creating a scene. So let me
Mm-hmm.
try it with my nuts and my whatever. So, Brother Shango, let me ask you one question with
Mm-hmm.
your turban. I know you do. I don't remember seeing this brown one, but I really wanna. I know different, and maybe you.
Mm.
But I'm saying, is there any reason for the different color, whichever day?
No, no, no. Sometimes yes, sometimes yes. Like for instance, Iman favorite colors is red
Mm.
and yellow. I love yellow and black. Same three colors. I really love them colors there. Then follow with green. But I really love red. There's a lot of times when I rise and vibes the day. Sometimes I will find myself just wearing a red turban
Oh,
because when I do research and study, red is not a simple thing to deal with. And red is powerful in words too. Red, because when you look at red from a distance, earth around red. So, me always wear red
oh,
turban
so
more
there's
than
a
any
message
color.
behind it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So no, but the fact that you ask, that's why I can relate it to you. But again, my life is living. I am living my life. My life is a testimony of who I am. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fresh FM 102.1. And we have Gospel Train Live on the app. You could type in Gospel Expo. And we're on Touch FM 90.1 and Ultimate Radio in Miami. We're not sure if they're still there in Florida. And Unity Radio, Port St. Lucie. Um, all right. Most likely Royal Radio is gone. So, and another thing, you could join Brother Victor on Facebook, YouTube, Gospel Train, Brother Brother Victor. 7 days a week. All right. You could join. It's marked Gospel Train Live, Brother Victor on YouTube. All right. So again, we have Rasta Shango here, and he is interested in helping you with your herbal stuff with sickness, whatever. He always encourage you to stick to herb and see if you can change up your diet.
Let me put a question to you, brother. Like for instance, you're not a drinker, but if you know some brethren now and them drink a lot of alcohol, what would be one of the best in herbs that you always hear Shangwa recommended for brethren like them? Because once you're talking about drinking, is the alcohol level that burns up the liver and destroy the liver and them things there. So you know of any herbs you'd think you could look into that help to clean the
Deliver.
liver?
Well, you remember dandelion will play a great role because we believe in dandelion to clean the liver.
Yeah.
And yeah, dandelion. Um, let me see. We have dandelion, but I'm other things that can deal with the liver. What about the turmeric? Turmeric is
Turmeric
is
is
for
very
liver.
healthy, but one of the best herbs, better than dandelion for cleaning the liver. It is the Cascara serigata. Yeah, it's also a mild laxative.
Cascara, serigata.
Serigata. Yeah, Cascara serigata, for those who drinking all of them alcohol. taking that much alcohol content. Yeah, a cascara serigala tea in the morning is also very healthy because one time we said mild laxative, it's not going to give you the run to the bathroom like that. It's just going to make your bowel movements much more moist, but it's also an excellent herbs for the cleaning of the liver because remember now how important the liver is towards the body of function.
Cascara
Yeah,
Serigala.
so
So
and we carry those types of herbs at Sundial and bringing these types of herbs in our community because when we look in our community, we see our people sick.
Brother Shango, is that in the tea
Yeah.
bag? Or you sell it different from the tea
I
bag?
some I have saw it once in tea bag, but it's not really. I don't really saw it that much in tea bag. What I have done, I have carried mainly in the powder because it's mainly came from the bark of the tree named cascara tree. So what we mainly carries it into powder. Now when I recommend it to customers, I recommend for a child, I recommend based on the age group. Now you can go from either half of teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. For the adult, I will recommend mainly 1.5 tablespoon for an adult to a regular cup of teacup water full with hot water. Yeah.
I think I may have to pick up some
And
today.
so cascara is an excellent herbs,
Cascara.
and our people need to be you know aware of these things. Also the other herbs I want to stress a little bit and is also red cloves. Red
Red
cloves
cloves.
not only good for male but also people who suffering from breast cancer. Also, red clove is the herb you want to use. Yeah,
All right, the red clove.
red clove is a very powerful agent of herbs
Red.
that can really help to assist with these little things that really takes up the body, and infect the body. But using the red cloves, it is very powerful herbs and it's not a bitter herbs where people cannot consume.
So red clove would be like you drink it like a tea too as well.
Yeah, and that also comes, we also have it in the herbs along, so also in the tea bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cascara. Anyway, I'm coming down today to pick up the bag of the cascara.
the bottle of the
But it's a
cascara.
bottle.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bottle.
I don't know
Uh-huh.
whatever. Anyway, I just say anything cleaning liver, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
interested.
it's a very potent herb, an excellent herb for because the liver, remember the liver is what
Play, playing a great role.
clean in playing the filter and the whole thing when it take in thinking of the whole digestive system.
So when you clean the liver, I think the kidney get clean too.
Well, yes, but it more function on the liver much
Okay.
more
All right.
than the kidney. If you're talking about kidney now, you're going to go now to the same one you speaks of earlier, which is
Turmeric.
you talk of the dandelion.
Okay.
The turmeric is more quoted as a painkiller now. Yeah. If you're going through a lot, if you have a lot of pains and all of
Hmm.
that, you can use the turmeric to eliminate those pain. Yeah.
Now, what kind of let me see now. If you're having a liver problem,
Mm.
what is the symptom first? What is it that the guys could, woman or man, what can they look for? Okay, you
Well,
take, I don't know if it's in a leak or you take a urine track, your urine or what. What is it you're looking for?
sometimes a liver problem can stem from all spitting blood and them things. Yeah. Sometimes blood in the stool. Sometimes, you know, from the liver. Sometimes you can symptoms if you're having liver problem. You can you can pass out. You know, if you have any form of liver problem. Sometimes if you're young, doctor don't want you to involve in a certain athletic sports. You know, so it's also depending on how severe.
So it's a breathing problem too.
The liver.
Nephew, because him no want in a sports. So the liver,
Yeah, but you can't just consider just liver as a breathing
well,
problem.
no, the
Sport,
lung,
yeah, but
but
remember now, sports is ackling.
uh
The jerking can be very effective. It's just like the art. The art is not you don't think so. The art is a breathing problem. Sometimes the loudness of noise affect the art. It has nothing to do with you running up and down. It have nothing to do with breathing.
this one is new. Loud enough,
Yes,
loud
if you have
enough.
a heart problem, loudness of noise can have
The
in cannot.
noise can
Yeah,
affect your heart.
yes, yes. So you have to be aware of these
So
things.
the last time we're in Jamaica, and
Yes.
that set is very, very heavy, and you
Yeah,
can feel
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah,
pass it, man,
yeah, yeah,
will
yeah.
push you. Now you're saying a man with heart problem.
Yes, it can affect them. Yes, it can. Yes. Any form of loud noise can affect a person with any form of heart problem. If you knew a person who have a heart problem, just observe and see if you see that person trying to go anywhere, any form of loud noises.
Hmm,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Just
I never know about the noise,
observe,
brother Shango.
observed it
I'm
while
saying,
you're alive.
uh,
Yeah, observe those things. A person with any form of heart problem, you know.
hmm. Well, that's something I'm gonna pay attention to.
So but again, we have we have herbs, because when you have heart problems and them things, we recommend such such things like blueberry, nettle, milk thistle and them things. Those are the herbs that you want to use. Neem leaf and them
Yeah.
things that you want to use because of the problem with the heart.
Wait,
Yeah, Volvane, is also an herb that is excellent. And again, these herbs that I'm talking about, we also carry them at Sun Life.
mhm.
Yeah, and we want our people to learn as much they can because we want them to teach it to generation to come.
I know they're selling some pills, brother Shango, for your eyes, and they're very expensive.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, they're very expensive. But I try some of them, and I mean, I don't see where they work. And I'm telling you, they when they come and they have the protein, certain protein in it, and this and that.
Hmm.
Very expensive. But I don't see. I thought and to the price they're selling, you should
Hmm.
get some effect after you take them. But it don't say nothing go on when it comes to that.
So what did it says though?
It said it have some good, most likely bilberry. It have a whole lot of and then concentrate and this and that. But and they very one of them they have this X one. The it's a X or Z. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but they have what I'm saying, Brother Shango. The liquid, even the gel,
Hmm.
they have them in gel pill, but soft gel.
Hmm.
I don't think I don't think them works. Because the doctor did last time, and doctor said whatever I'm doing
Hmm.
must continue doing it. Cause me I try to take something from my eyes, but
So what you takes for your eyes?
well, me sometimes buy things on the market, like me see somebody advertise something,
You see, me wouldn't
me try.
recommend. I wouldn't recommend you to do it that way because if you try three, four, five, 16, you're not going to know which one work from which one don't work. You have to give yourself time to say, well, all right, if I buy this product and they say it's very good for my eyes,
Mhm.
then I'm going to give myself at least a good 3 months to 6 months, possible a year.
1 year.
Yes, because I wanted to know if it's working or not.
Well,
You can't take a thing in a week or a
no,
few
no, Brother
days
Shango.
and
I
say,
go like maybe 2 months with one because they have one called the I think they call it X Vision that they get supposed to do something in 3 days, 1 week.
yeah.
But really and truly, I took some and the guy said to me, and they say, well, they're gonna bring up the colors. Because after a time, it's like you're losing the colors. It's
Mm-hmm.
not everyone say, but it's bringing up. So and I think that one works. Bring up the background of the thing. Like you're watching the TV, you're watching that TV now, and the background of the colors, you see them better. That's what the guy was talking about. And I think that one did really
Well,
work.
what I'm saying, you can't. I don't believe you should try in so much different thing because they said it is. Yeah, because you're not going to know which one going to destroy you.
Oh, why am I destroying me?
Then I'm saying if you go around and you try, Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Jack of all, master of
Mm.
none.
The end up still get my glasses.
Yeah, then that show you say still not do something correctly. Yeah.
And I tell me, say, me I go say 2020. But I just stop knowing the better Shango because they must say you're can bring back 2020. But
No,
everybody are
because you
pushing
see,
product.
that's what it is. You know. Oh, you not go about it. It couldn't work out for you still. Yeah, because if you try this minute for 3 months and no work, you try something different for your next 3 months and no work. You try something next 3 months and no work. 4 quarter of the year, four different product you try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you sell this me, and if you see the result in such time, even though you say
I am
marketing.
not like that. I am not
No,
like
I'm
no.
saying, I'm saying the
I
people who I'm dealing with,
mm-hmm,
it's marketing. They're
mm-hmm,
gonna tell you the amount, but then at the same time they say, well, if it don't work, you can send it back.
mm-hmm.
But
You think that if they put on the bottle, work within 2 years, you'd buy it?
a long time gone out thing, brother
Okay, then that's why.
Shango.
That is the reason why they say within few days.
And so well, if it don't work,
Yeah.
but the thing is, if your thing is so, what I think again, no, brother Shango, look at if the thing is so good, why you
Mm.
want offer me a year supply?
Well,
And, I mean, it's business still, but if it's so good, you're gonna see a result in this month or so and so. Why you still a talk to me in for a year supply?
well.
But anyway, it's all business. But marketing, that's the word we should look for, marketing. And them get me. Them get a worry about thing. But this quick better Shang. But do you have anything in the book for us before we a few
Right.
minutes?
No, man, go ahead. What it was going to say?
I was gonna show you this.
What is that?
This is the girl advertiser thing, but look, see how it go?
I am gonna look at that photo. I can't say how that go.
All right, the photo. Anyway,
Mhm.
all right, brother. What can we talk about now?
Well, for I and I, and for the radio listeners out there who's listening to Shango,
Mhm.
and for those who want to get in touch with us at Sunlife, our phone number 718-547-3760. Again, 718-547-3760, and our address 4060 White Plains Road. Again, 4060 White Plains Road. We are located between 228 and 229th Street on the uptown side of White Plains Road. Okay, so again, Sun Life, the home of the Lion Paw Roots Tonic, one of the best roots out there on the market. Anyone who knew of Lion Paw, they could testify of it, and they knew how potent such a tonic as the lion paw roots is. And also Sun Life, the home of the Sunside Bitters. Sunside Bitters is one of the tonic that we use it to recommend to detox the body system for both male and female. What the sunside bitters does, when you take 2 ounces lasting at night, sunside bitters really go inside the body, the bloodstream, and do a thoroughly cleansing of the body. When you take sunside bitters at least 9 consecutive night, trust me, when you finish, using sunside bitters, you felt, much more, you know, healthier than you used to be, because of the detox of the bitters, of how it utilize the agent and the power of the ingredients, you know, when one consumes it, having no problem with the bowel movements. Our people just need to be much more of involving, these types of things into their diet. That's, we won't have to be, saying running to the doctor because one is constipated, running to the doctor because one having some form of colon cancer problem, running to the doctor because them have some form of pancreatic cancer problem. We have to detox our system because of the food that we are eating is not as healthy as they supposed to be, and we are still consuming them, and they are leaving a lot of different of bacteria and toxic in our body structure. Sometimes you can't even analyze where you get this type of sickness from. So it is our responsibility, you know, to look and to seek and to search, upon the earth what Mother Nature have gave to us, that we can also use it and utilize it in the best way of our health, well-being. Yeah. So when I forward on the radio is always to share vital information and hope our people, would use these kind words of minds, and to, use it to uplift themselves, health, or to reason and to sharpen other reasoning with, some vital information that has been handed down to you. So I just wanted to always give thanks, and it's always been a pleasure sharing, vital information, because always it is my calling to do the work that I am doing, and it is my calling to do the service that I am doing a great service to my fellow brothers and sisters. You know, when one forward at Sun Life, we do great service at Sun Life, So I always wanted to welcome people to forward at Sun Life and to see the great works that we are doing there, and to the people that we are reaching out to. So again, it always much love and Rastafari to the world, because without Rasta, I don't know if I would be this person who I am today. So I always want to say to the Rastafarian community and to thy brothers and thy sisters, it's always love and embracing love continually. Yeah, brother Al, what happened?
Yes, yes, Rasta Shango. So, Brother Shango, you were saying that in Jamaica they having today should be Peter Tosh, something to celebrate about Peter Tosh, right?
Yeah, basically, accordingly, them says Heroes Day weekend.
Is that Heroes Day? Oh, is that
It was,
Heroes Day weekend?
yeah, and it is some cultural activities. There says, accordingly to the source, it used to be some cultural activities
Or leading up to the holiday?
such as celebrations of something with Peter Tosh
Mm,
normally take place today,
okay.
but because of the Cayenne West church service, it created a little uproar, in Jamaica, with some people agree, some people disagree,
It's
but it's good to listen to people and their voices and their concerns.
Is Kanye West a Christian? You?
I couldn't say.
But he took.
Yeah, I can't say of Kanye
Okay.
West. I
But you
just knew
say,
Kanye West as a rapper.
eh,
I can't say much of Kanye West to say he is or is not.
I, s- I saw it this morning. They were saying he spent like hundred and something $1 million in Jamaica.
Well, I don't
In
make money
show.
fool I,
But it
regardless
didn't
of
cost.
a millions or billions where a
But
brethren
I
spell. I give thanks for the support and the love where, yeah, we love our brothers and sisters, but yeah, we still have to continue to embrace our culture. We not sell out our culture. Government already sell out what them can sell out. So let the culture stay.
so no, he did it already. He did it. He did it today
I can't says already,
because I
It
saw him
says
on TV this morning.
I heard of it today.
I saw it.
Yeah.
So that means if he did it already, because there's some other people there. I saw them on just as I turned the TV on. Wait, what? No, it's not a TV. It was the Facebook.
Hmm.
They were on, and this other guy, um controversial one, no, he was there too and laughing at them
That where
at the place, and he was this guy named the one that in the in the war, you know, that switch in the gospel.
what you talking about? I don't know. You're talking
You
about you
know,
talking.
the one of the guy that was singing reggae switched to gospel. That's what his name. Oh Jesus, this
You're talking about
with the pastor, the one that have the war with the
mm-hmm,
pastor. Uh-huh. He was there laughing.
Mr. Vegas.
Vegas was there laughing because Vegas said they were laughing in the in the thing.
You,
But so
I'm saying though, when I look into life and see how life is, it's what can I say of it? The Virgin saying feel that and in one doing church service, but I'm saying we have to respect our culture too.
okay.
We couldn't put him somewhere else. We didn't have to put him at Heroes Park.
So
That is my take on it. We couldn't put him somewhere else. Why Heroes Park?
okay.
We know what Heroes Park meant to us. Yeah. That's why we have heroes and sheroes. Yeah, we know what it meant to us. We respect one another, we respect the other man, the thing where them deal with and them church things. But I'm saying, I find as a Jamaican, a patriotic Jamaican, without any apology, yeah, them should, get him make it somewhere else, not Heroes Park.
Okay, God, brother Peter fight for a whole lot, and you know him message
And
was
I knew if it was a Bob Marley celebration, they couldn't do that.
it would cause bigger problem.
Listen what I said to
It
you.
would cause problem.
I said if it was Bob Marley celebration today, you couldn't have no Kayan with, you couldn't have nobody going boat, no doing that. You couldn't have that. But I'm just showing you the color line in Jamaica. That's what I'm trying to show to you. If you understand what I'm saying to you.
All right, sir. Because I think Peter Tosh, his mess his message was yeah, man, the message was great.
But he haven't
So
get the respect.
because them don't know Peter Tosh in Africa, before I think before Bob Marley passed away, that man was like them worship him over there, in
Yes,
the
but
early
I'm
days, so it
saying
should still
in
continue.
in life,
Mm,
you have never really accept by your own,
okay,
you know.
guys, I tell you, in my early days, when Peter thought he was gonna give an interview, and I tell them in that time, I come from work and I tell him, listen me, Peter Tosh is gonna get an interview tonight, and listen me. Then bring him on late. And me say, listen me, I want to sit up to hear what the brother saying.
The not
Wait up,
only not joking. I feel no time to. Yeah, man. Then you have Baba and you have Peter Touch and them man. They set the foundation. And only never come and embrace with them embrace. You come and embrace a different thing.
No, wait, look, let me tell you this. You see, when I listen to Peter Tosh in those days, and Peter Tosh say, I am the only man That's a letter to the United Nations to address them and then turn me. And I'm like, when I'm easy, when them a time they, just, get the full thing out of them. Like, no, understand it.
Because in the 70s, you know not a push reggae like cause you were in a gospel thing.
No.
Yeah man, then you wasn't a gospel singer?
In the 70s,
Yeah.
when me come in it, about 1970, I think me travel to Grand Cayman, I think about 19.
You can't just travel to Grand Cayman, so you must be practicing
No,
and
no,
all
no,
of
I'm
that
telling you,
like
wait,
that.
wait, wait. When we come in it in about 1978, 1978, 79, like when I travel. And you see, the joke is, sometimes you say some things, You see, about 1977 or 1978, my brother came over to me, and look, we hear the man look at me that time, I go to church, He said to me, he said, the Lord, so what you do? And it's a threat come after me, like, so
You know,
the thing is, wait. So fear and faith are two things control, You fear it.
so which one you govern by?
When him come to me, I fear take me up, So me have to run. And the man said to me, like the word again, God said, what you do? A mean target, So yeah, right there, them time there. Mr. But I mean, I used to go around churches, like, but when my brother now come and tell me, like, say, like, the Lord target me, So you see what happened?
So what I'm saying, as an elder for I and I,
Go ahead.
in the 80s then, let me put it 80s then, come from the 70s, when Bob and Peter and Bunny a chant down Babylon.
Come we go chant down Babylon.
No, me not talk the song.
Yeah,
Me
the chant,
talk,
whatever they're doing,
yeah.
the message and everything.
They wasn't inspired by them that time.
Yeah, listen, Yeah, listen, but most of the time,
Because when me I get to,
happen. Yeah.
based on your history, me see you were more of defending the faith. When I say the faith, I not talk of Rasta life, the church faith. So that was what makes me now comparing to say then. Because sometimes you're amongst I and Clive, and you more sound like they're Rasta and yeah, so then but Bob then they great. Then if Bob then couldn't inspire him, then me and Clive are inspired him. What really take place?
Yeah, me tell you,
You know,
in the
so
early days, that the early days, me pay attention,
yeah.
and me do certain music, and it's the album, But cause when me come, I me do a song called "Don't Give Up African People, Don't Give Up Freedom Fighters." Me say, well, what's going on in South Africa? I have to send message, and so me start send message. But at the same time, me I sing gospel music for a while. But me say, you know what? Me try Twitch and send message in the gospel music. Because me they start out in a gospel fair. I mean, let me see. First time me didn't want to go to reggae, yes. But me never get in the thing, yes. Like that. So me end up
Then
in the gospel.
then that I assure you say the trend is not an easy trend because like today, while me and you been on the radio, when I utter some sound and open the people them would listen and hear. But again, if you look at your experience, Gavin never inspired you. Bob never inspired you. Who inspired you? Let me say if you can tell the truth.
Well, in the early days, I was a songwriter. I'm a songwriter all the while. And then me could create, composing, and me get the chance in the church. It's like the early days gospel singers. So me get a chance now, friend. Me didn't deem this guy that was at the house now. When he used to be at my house. Him get a him start play the gospel band. And
Mm-hmm.
I was there all the while. Him know say me love singing. And him tell me about it. So me go to know, and then from there, you start and carrying on and whatever. So till you end up.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I say, I was going, and then my brother threatened me. It's like him say, as me come out, me smile when you look at me and say, "What take you in church?" And me laugh and gone. You
So,
say,
so,
isn't it
so,
fair?
so, so, as I said, that is what I'm trying to get to. Said at that time, there,
Mm.
you are more into the church thing because the Rasta man then it always a preach, Then
Rasta,
time
in
there,
those days, we have
yeah, you never have nobody bigger than Baba.
in
Yeah.
those days, I tell you, you're listening, you're paying attention because it's like, me tell you, Bob go do a interview, and I'm watching interview, with Barry G. I mean, tell you about the interview, and Barry G said to him, "Where is your God?" And Bob, look at Barry G, mad,
Mm-hmm.
Bob said, why you ask a thing like that? You don't see him. And Bob said, from you see me,
Mm-hmm.
me represent God. So you're not supposed to ask me. Me represent my God. And some, you listen. Those are things that
Mm-hmm.
you pay attention to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but if I think you learn, man. But in those days, so really, Rasta man is like people that fight you.
And you did weak. You
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
defend.
me I
You couldn't.
listen.
You
Me tell
couldn't.
people say
You
me
couldn't
listen,
defend.
No, not time me never start out. Me never
Or you did into the word of fear.
fear.
Yeah. Because don't I
What that?
beat you, you fear them.
Oh, that.
Then now that you just say,
No,
you
no,
just
wait. Did you ask me what me said to my brother, my bigger brother come to me and ask me, the Lord said, what you doing?
yeah, but I'm saying you
Fear.
said remember those
Yes,
in
fear.
those days.
Yeah, man, people, it's
What
not
they
easy like no one man could get up and say, you know what, Rasta mean love and this and that and fight the world, But then after a time, me grow up and me start, and I grew up and me come here, me just take me defend the thing and say, what you man. Me love the movement. Me love the movement because me that's where the man them a preach. More than them a push love and a push unity. That's why me tell you say, when me go down on my prayer can show, listen to prayer can, the man in that talk about is how to come together. And me I say, well, no one stop me from going to this place. Me hear the man say me nothing wrong. He's
Mhm.
saying to me, it's a unity thing the man I talk about. If we can just understand ourselves and move on. So those are things that I mean, you pay attention to. Can me tell them to the rest of man not tell me nothing bad. All them I talk about is love. So that's it. So anyway, people have to experience things, and look and figure out things and learn. And
Mhm.
the outcome, well, the more you talk to people in Brother Shank. As we say, everybody is a teacher and a student. And as I say, you tell me some things and this brother come and clear them up and me, yeah. Brother Shank gonna say the same thing about the SUN and the this and the that and the that. Yeah, I mean, it's nice.
What Brother Shang was saying?
When I tell him about the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk to me about the sun, I know them start. But there's a brother now, me have a track now, where the whole thing come from name. I think him name, let me pronounce his name here. Horace.
Where else you talk?
When you?
Where else you talking about? I don't know if you,
And the name Horace? Me have a
yeah.
look for the name
Is it
Horace.
talking about
Where the whole thing I come from.
yeah, Uras?
Hor-
Mm-hmm.
Horace.
Yeah.
All right, more and get name good.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, if you check it out, very interesting. You may have to go look into that part.
When you are young, you make the colonial life get to you, and then you and we don't know why we not always why
But
we
look,
always does that
but
though.
look at this brother where him change. The
No,
man
I'm
say,
saying though,
Horace.
why we always does that. I realize that in my experience of life,
Mhm.
when we young, we tend to shift towards the colonial lifestyle, and I don't know, it's like I don't know because me I live as a Michael Jackson do the same thing. Cause we have yeah, and
But
you
the
don't
brother
want to
said,
be
it's a,
and you don't want to be white and
no,
then
it never.
you know
It's a
and
family thing,
and it's the
brother.
same concept but because this is but it's the same concept with you.
No, no, no. The man say, is the man will change the idea, The man say, take him over. He been preaching. And when the brothers mentioned the name,
Mm.
him rebuke himself. Him nearly kill him, man. He rebuke himself for 2 years. The man, the brother name.
All
Until
right.
him get it.
Let me just because I only have
All right,
few
one minute.
minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Again it's been a pleasure being here every Sunday evening, sharing vital information regarding herbs and also how to take care of yourself. So I just wanted to say thanks for allowing me on the radar, to share, these vital information that is also hidden away from you, that, once you get to understood and learn how to eat properly, then you will see a much better healthier a person. But without know how to change your diet and how to improve on your diet, your health is not going to be improved. So again, I just wanted to say thanks for allowing me to be on the radio, that I can be a part of you and sharing these vital information. And for those who wants to get in touch with Shango, I does consultations on Saturday afternoon, every Saturday afternoon from 1 p.m. up until 5 p.m. Again, from 1 p.m. up until 5 p.m. And it is free, of course. I don't call no charges for consultation. So again, our phone number 718-547-3760. Again, 718-547-3760. And we are open from Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. up until 10:30 p.m. Again, from Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. up until 10:30 p.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. up until 9:30 p.m. So I just wanted to say much love and again, all are welcome at Sun Life. Stop and pick up your bottle of Lion Paw. Lion Paw will do great works for the body and the mind and the soul, such as Sunside, bitters. Remember, don't forget to detox your system. In everywhere you walk, remember your environment is not as clean as you may think. So don't forget the things that you are eating can be very poisonous. So again, remember to use your sunside bitters to clean and to purify your blood and also to clean the whole entire system and detox both large and small intestine. Free up your colon, okay? And free yourself from constipation. That is why we speaks of sunside bitters. Don't forget about also your benefactor super wood root tonic. Only 2 ounces in the morning. Give you a good run within the day. No tiredness, no form of nagging to say to complete your work. When you consume benefactor, it gives you a lot of vigor, a lot of vitality, energy, and strength that you're longing for. So again, 2 ounces of the benefactor super wood roots tonic. Your benefactor super wood roots tonic also, you can benefit it from if you having circulation problem. The benefactor super wood roots tonic is also very good for that. Any form of thyroid problem, benefactor super wood root tonic is excellent for that. Any female with any in hormone balance problem, again, pick up your benefactor super wood root tonic. And for those with diabetes problem, Those who have any form of diabetes problem, again, just remember 4060 White Plains Road. Don't forget to pick up your bottle of your diabetic super solution, 2 ounce. Stabilize your blood sugar, okay? Work on your pancreas, okay? Improve, you know, the work of the pancreas, make it can work properly for the insulin and the glucose and the sugar inside of your body. So again, remember your diabetic super solution. Yeah, it's there. Also, your mission slim possible. The man them will walk around with the big stomach, the female them with the big stomach. Again, your mission slim possible. Those with saturated fat, those with excessive mucus that is on the body, creating a problem for the body, creating a problem for the breathing passage of the cardiovascular. Come on, again, remember, missions impossible. Get down to that weight. Stand firm and shape up yourself. 2020 right around the corner. All right? Much love, much respect. And to all the brethren, all of my brothers on the street, all of the sisters on the street, Rastafari, I love I and I embrace. And to everyone, walk good, one love, be safe on the street. Rastafari.
Yes, yes, Rasta Shango. Enough respect, as we say, hold tight until next week. All right? I'm going to pick up my stuff at Brother Shango now. All right, let's see if this thing going to play. What happened? All right, wait. It's not playing.
Yes, I and I. So
It's supposed to play. I don't know.
Remember what happened in the darkness must come out in the light. And we should be careful how we hide and do things and think Jesus Christ and see we. Hey, I want to tell you a story about a woman. The woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman of Samaria, the woman. She left her water pot and gone. The woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman. She left her water pot and gone. When Jesus asked her for her husband and she said she have none. What she said? She have none. What she said? She have none. When he asked her for her husband and she said she had none. She left her water pot and gone. When Jesus asked her for her husband and she said she have none. She have none. She said she have none. When he asked her for her husband and she said she have none. She left her water pot and gone. When this woman beat the God man, she must have think it was a normal man. So she thought they would to take another one. But was a first man to what so when the God man give her the instruction and introduce her to the master's plan. And this give her satisfaction. She go run to tell all the congregation. She go tell them about this manner of a man and her new salvation. She go tell her mother, come see a man. She go tell her father, come see a man. She go tell her sister, come see a man. She go tell her brother, come see a man. She go tell them Jesus gave her water that was not from the well. Jesus gave her water that was not from the well. So she went away singing, came back bringing others to the water that was not from the well. Jesus gave her water that was not from the well. Jesus gave her water that was not from the well. So she went away singing, came back bringing others to the water that was not from the well. The woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, oh, the woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman, she never want a pot and gone. The woman of Samaria, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman of Samaria, the woman, she never want a pot and gone. When Jesus asked her for her husband and she said she had none. She said she had none. She said she had none. When he asked her for her husband and she said she had none. She never want a pot and gone. When Jesus asked her for her husband and she said she had none. She said she had none. She said she had none. When he asked her for her husband and she said she had none. She never want a pot and gone. This a shit come with dark pot, she go catch She come to go tired and I wanna her tricks. But this time our business get fixed. Master Jesus give her the remix. The woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman. If I want a pattern dog, when Jesus asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she says she have none, she says she have none. When he asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she never want a pattern dog. Some people from them are and say that she's too worthless and it's time for her money problem fix. They say she have 5 man and I look for this thing. So she became the first female evangelist. So it no matter who you are, it no matter who you be, from the blood say you free, you're free. And when Jesus give her the water of life, he wash out every lust and every carnality. The woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman. She never want a pattern dog. The woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman is a Mary and the woman, the woman. She never want a pattern dog. When Jesus asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she says she have none, she says she have none. When he asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she never want a pattern dog. Asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she says she have none, she says she have none. When he asks her for her husband and she says she have none, she never want a pattern dog.
Oh yes, we're pressing on. Here we go. Oh, I know where I am going. I know where I am going. I know. Oh my Lord, give me joy, bells are ringing. All the children are singing. Yes, I know where I am going. I know. Say it again. Yes, I know where I am going. I know. Hallelujah. Yes, I know where I am going. I know. Yes, I know. There will be joy there. There will be. All the children are singing. Yes, yes, I know. Can we press pressing on? Oh yes, we're pressing on. You need to press, come on. Press. You need to press.
It's a true story of my mother and I. Thank you, Jesus. I thank God for my mother, the one who taught me how to pray. I thank God for my mother. She's the one who showed me the way. I thank God for my mother. She's the one who taught me how to pray. Yes, I thank God for my mother. She's the one who showed me the way. Today, I thank God for godly praying mothers. Mothers like Mother Sylvia Blake, who have touched my life for over 50 years. From a womb, Satan tried to kill me. In Mother's late pregnancy, she had a fall, and the doctor said they could not help her. But Mother prayed to God in heaven, and the answer came back, Mother, your prayer is heard and answered. And when the time came for mother to have her male child, my God delivered me from a womb without her feeling any pain. A few years later, I was afflicted with asthmatic condition. And about the age of 10, I had a severe asthmatic attack. I was dying when I heard my mother cried out and said, God, after you deliver him from my womb, are you going to let the devil destroy him? And she prayed for me, and God instantly healed me. I thank God for my mother, the one who taught me how to pray. I thank God for my mother. She's the one who showed me the way. You know, I watched her as she played the role of a mother and father. And although father was there, he did not care much about us. She made sure that we had food on the table, shoes on our feet, clothes on our back, roof overhead. And at the same time, she's traveling the parishes of Jamaica, preaching, praying, casting out demons, destroying the works of darkness, and reversing the curse of witchcraft through prayer and fasting. She migrated to the United States, where she worked with me in the planting of a new church. She go from state to cities, preaching, teaching, laying hands on the sick, and many were miraculously healed. Many were saved, and the captives go free. Many have spoken into and over my life, but no one had touched and impacted and empowered my life as my mother. Oh, hallelujah. Out of Jesus Christ, my mama is my hero. My mother is a woman Proverbs 31 speaks about. A mother with tough faith. A praying mother. A faithful mother. A God-fearing mother. A godly mother. And as my mother faced the fall and the twilight of her life, this is my tribute to her. I want to thank you, Mama, for the time when you were there. You tried to help to ease my pain. I want to know that I thank you, and you are my greatest hero. So I thank God for my mother, the one who taught me how to pray. So I thank God for my mother. She's the one who showed me the way. Yes, many of you are listening to me today. You're struggling alone, trying to raise your children. No father, no money. no job, no food in the refrigerator, no money in the bank, no one to turn to, alone, struggling, don't know which way to turn. But I heard David said in Psalm 121, I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord that made heaven and earth. Hallelujah. I heard the psalmist said, weeping men endure for a night, all come to the morning. The psalmist said, well, you know, I'm going to see the righteous at once. On the Lord, God is more than enough. Don't give up. Please, don't give up. She's the one who showed me the way. I thank God for my mother, the one who taught me how to pray. I thank God for my mother. She's a woman who showed me the way.
You deserve the glory, Jesus. You deserve the honor. So we exalt you above all else, creator of the universe. Now let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, I exalt you who sits high and look low and rule over the affairs of men. Lord, it is your eyes that goeth to and fro the earth, beholding the evil and the good. I praise you and I magnify your name, Jesus. Lord, you have created this day and has given me the license to rejoice and be glad in it. I take it, Jesus. Lord, I cannot go without you going before me and making every crooked path straight. Lord, I depend upon you that today my steps will be ordered by you. Now, in the name of Jesus Christ, who rose from the dead, oh God, you conquered death, you conquered hell, you conquered the grave, and through resurrection power, I have the power to decree and to declare that I am an overcomer this day in the name of Jesus. Let us pray. Our Father which art in heaven, let us pray. Hallowed be thy name. Let us kneel with our burdens at Jesus' feet. 'Cause no matter what we face, ooh, prayer works. Oh Lord, yes. So Father, in the name of Jesus, because I know that God, prayer works, because you tell me to pray without ceasing. Therefore, I stand on your word and I shall decree and declare over my life. Today, I am blessed going out. I am blessed coming in. I shall not lack any good thing. I shall not be a failure in the name of Jesus. I will not be in want because Christ has already supplied all my needs according to his riches and glory. My family shall not lack. My children shall not lack. I shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. I shall flourish today because my life is hid in Christ Jesus. Today the enemies of my soul are defeated, never to rise again. I have the victory today. I shall have enough to give to those who are in need. Today my life shall be an example to those who can't find a reason to live. I am triumphant in Jesus Christ. He's Christ in me, the hope of glory. Let us pray. Come on, pray. Our Father which art in heaven, we welcome your presence. Let us pray. Hallowed be thy name. Highly exalted you are, Jesus. Father, let us kneel with our burdens at Jesus. Cast all your cares on him. He cares. No matter what we face. Let's now tap into his presence. Prayer words. Yes. Our Father, give him the glory. Which art in heaven, give him the glory. Oh God, hallowed be thy name. We exalt you above all else, Jesus. You are our Father, which art in heaven. Oh, exalt him. Oh yes.
rolled them at his feet. Yes. Cause no matter what we face, that's true. No matter what we go through, that's true. No matter the tears we cry, it's a language he understands. I know the pain, yes it hurts. I know it hurts, but no matter what we go through, he's touched with the feelings. Prayer word of our infirmities. Yes, my neighbors. And he was tempted in every form as we are. Don't you give up now. Praying. Come on, pray a little bit more. Yes. Stretch yourself in prayer. Prayer works, neighbor. Yes, it does. Oh, pray without ceasing. I see the enemy coming in like a flood, but I see the Spirit of God lifting up a standard against him. Come on, press a little more in prayer. Press and push like the woman with the issue of blood. Oh, my neighbors, I can tell you that prayer works. It's like an aroma going up to heaven. That's what a prayer is all about. Yes. Come on, pray. Oh, come on, pour it out to Jesus on your knees. I'll tell you, prayer works. Yes, it does. And the battle has already been won. Don't let anything separate you from God. Don't let anything separate you from His love and His grace. So rich and pure. So don't let anything separate you from His love. Don't let anything, don't let anything, don't let anything, don't let anything separate you from His love. He sent His Son to die for you and me. So don't let anything separate you from His love. Don't let famine or distress separate you from God. Don't let nakedness or sickness separate you from God. Don't let persecution or tribulation, don't let anything separate you from His love. Don't let anything, don't let anything, don't let anything separate you from His love. He sent His Son to die for you and me. So don't let anything separate you from His love. Don't let anything, don't let anything, don't let anything separate you from His love. He sent His Son
to die for you and me. So don't let anything separate you from His love. Don't let your mother or your father, don't let your sister or your brother, don't let your friends or family, don't let nobody at all. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. No matter the problem, Jesus alone will solve them. Don't let your mother or your father, don't let your sister or your brother, don't let your friends or your family, don't let nobody at all. Oh, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Yes, no matter the problem, Jesus alone will solve them. Don't let your mother or your father, don't let your sister or your brother, don't let your friends or family, don't let nobody at all. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. No matter the problem, Jesus alone will solve them. Don't let your mother or your father, don't let your sister or your brother, don't let your friends or your family, don't let nobody at all. Oh, the hotter the battle. What does it profit a man to gain all the gold, rubies and diamonds, but lose his own soul? What does it profit? What does it profit? All of these years, all of these tears, chasing the money and the high-end careers. What do you have to show when you're 6 feet below? Nothing. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Oh, nothing. What does it profit a man who works hard for years when he comes home consumed by his fears? What does it profit? Oh, what does it profit? All of these years and all of these tears, chasing the money and the high-end careers. What do you have to show when you're 6 feet below? Nothing. Oh, nothing. Nothing. But let me tell you what's something. A life full of purpose for both young and old. The kind that lives on for centuries untold. In God's presence, worship at His throne. Maybe meet our Maker and cherish Him alone. It's something. Oh, it is something. Yeah, something. It's something. Life's here for a moment, but when it is past, what do you see through the looking glass? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, nothing. Nothing.
song of praise in the new Jerusalem. Although we'll raise sweet melodies we sing when we see our great King. All praises to Him and shout His great name. Oh, come, let's sing to the Lord a new song. Let's give Him all the praise. Let the angels worship, let the saints adore Him. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. Oh, one of these days in that blessed land, the sun, stars, and moon will glorify the Lamb. Your name is written in the book of life, where we worship the one who made the sacrifice. Oh, come, let's sing to the Lord a new song. Let's give Him all the praise. Let the angels worship, let the saints adore Him. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. Oh, come, let's sing to the Lord a new song. Let's give Him all the praise. Let the angels worship, let the saints adore Him. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. You know, John said, these are those who came through great tribulation. One day we're gonna see our King, and we're gonna bow down and worship. I'm looking forward to join the saints when we say, holy, holy, holy is the Lamb that was slain. We praise His great name. Hallelujah. Oh, come, let's sing to the Lord a new song. Let's give Him all the praise. Let the angels worship, let the saints adore Him. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. All heavenly hosts shall praise His great name. Praise His great name.
Oh, my soul aches. Truly my soul waits for you. My sole purpose is to honor you. I'm blessed to be chosen by you. Before time, my name you knew. The door to my heart is wide open. So come without delay. I welcome you today. I long for the warmth of your embrace. In you I live and move, and I have my being. Oh, truly my soul waits for you, for you. My sole purpose is to honor you. Is to be chosen by you. For time, my name you knew. I just wanna be in your presence. Be not far from me in your reverence. Let your river flow from heaven. Quench my thirsty soul, I'm waiting. Truly my soul waits for you. My sole purpose is to honor you. Blessed to be chosen by you. Yeah. For time, my name you knew well. You've been so good to me. have a plan for me, and I promise to be true to you. You say you'll never leave me, nor will you forsake me, and I'll keep my eyes on you. Truly my soul waits for you, for you. My sole purpose is to honor you, honor you. Oh, I'm blessed to be chosen by you. For time, my name you knew me. So before I was born, hey, you knew me. Before there was time, oh, blessed to be chosen by you, and I keep my eyes on you. Truly my soul waits for 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 you.
Jesus leads me beside that still water. Somewhere in the valley below. And it took me aside to be tested and tried. But in the valley, hallelujah, He restored my soul. When I am low in the spirit, I cried, Lord, lift me up. Ooh, I want to go higher in Thee, Lord, in Thee. For the Lord knows I can't stay on the mountain, yeah. So He picked out a valley for me. Oh yeah, oh Jesus leads me beside that still water. It was somewhere in the valley below. And He took me aside to be tested and tried. But in the valley, He restored my soul. Oh, it's dark as a dungeon where the sun seldom shines. Ooh, Lord, I question, Lord, why must this be, Lord?
is victory. It is triumph for me. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, He lives Jesus beside that still waters. It was somewhere in the valley below. Oh yeah. And He took me to be His child, to be tested and tried. But in the valley, He restored my soul. Can I tell somebody, Jesus leads me beside that still waters. Hallelujah. It was somewhere in the valley below. Oh yeah. Then He took me aside to be tested and tried. But in my valley, He restored my soul. In the valley, He restored my soul. But in the valley, He restored my soul. Thank you, Jesus. In my valley, He restored my soul. Yes, it did. In my valley.
It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is alright. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Jesus is my Savior, I shall not be moved. In His love and favor, I shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. I
heart in mood. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. It's running over. It's running over. My cup is full and running over. Since the Lord saved me, I am happy as can be. My cup is full and running over. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. I'm pressing my way. Bound for Canaan's happy shore. I'm pressing my way. Press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Persecution you must bear, trials and crosses in your way. But the harder the battle, sweeter the victory. Press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Persecution you must bear, trials and crosses in your way. For the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Persecution you must bear, trials and crosses in your way. For the harder the battle, sweeter the victory. And it is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have his hands to hold, as long as he watches over my soul, as long as I'm under his control, it is all right.
Christians, no matter the tribulation, just hold on to Jesus and don't sell out your soul to Satan. The devil not get me soul. The devil not get me soul. In thine hand, him try to create trouble for every Christian in this world. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood, and him mash up Satan's plan. The devil not get me soul in thine hand. The devil not get me soul in thine hand. Him try to create trouble for every Christian in this world. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood, yes, and he mash up Satan's plan. The devil now get me soul in thine hand. Listen, Jesus died on the cross of Calvary. He broke sin's power so that I could be free. When they gave my heart to him and he took full control, no devil in hell can touch my soul. The devil now get me sore in thine hand. Him try to create trouble for every Christian in this world. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood, and him mash up Satan's plan. The devil now get me soul in thine hand. My soul must magnify the Lord, and my spirit praise his name. When the enemy tries to destroy me, Jesus will have a friends all around me. I know he cares, and that's why I love him so. Thank you, Lord. I love him. The devil now get me sore in thine hand. Him try to create trouble for every Christian in this world. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood, and him mash up Satan's plan. The devil now get me soul in thine hand. Follow me. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood. But when the enemy coming like a flood, Jesus cover me under his blood. See when I dwell in the secret place of the Most High, I am protected. I am covered. Jesus, cover me, Jesus, cover me, Jesus. And he mash up Satan's plan, mash it up, and he mash up Satan's plan, mash it up. The devil now get me soul in thine hand. No, the devil now get me soul in thine hand. No, the devil now get me soul in thine hand.
Sha. Coming right back at you, baby. Part 2. Remix. If I ever fall in love again, next time the lady will be just like you. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, baby, you're more than just a fake. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love, so true, sure that the ladies just like you.
All one is restaurant. Best restaurant in the whole of New York.
Best food you get a cool running.
Restaurant never empty. Restaurant come.
Cool running. Best food you get a cool running.
Run things the wrong way. Food well seasoned up, it tastes properly. Runnings are wrong things the wrong way. Well seasoned up, it tastes properly. In time the DJ a touch a New York. Range of it pull up, range of it park. Have to get a food before the food a sell off. Watch it, let me cut me knife and fork. Cool Runnings it a the one pan the chart. No restaurant can get we off. Yes, Cool Runnings are the best restaurants in the world.
Located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, Bronx, New York. Come check out our oxtail, curry goat, stew peas, red pea soup, steamed fish, ackee and saltfish, hominy corn, cornmeal porridge, seafood soup, and many more. Come check it out now. Yes, the food nice.
It's all about Sunlife Health Food Store, located at 4060 White Plains Road in the Bronx. If you're looking for a healthy meal, go check out Sunlife Health Food Store, specializing in vegan foods such as vegetarian patties, vegetarian deli food, delicious smoothies and fruit juices, variety of soups and porridges, dry vegetable groceries. Sunlife is also known for the variety of roots tonic drinks such as the cocktail drink, the benefactor wood root, sandside bitters, powerful shots of wheatgrass, and how could I forget the lion paw roots drink. So go check out Sunlife, located at 4060 White Plains Road, open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Give them a call, 718-547-3760, or check out their website, www.sunlifehealth.com. That's www.sunlifehealth.com.
Someone who I can believe, my friend. Very next time she will be my friend. Very next time she will be my friend. Someone who I can believe, very next time she will be my friend. And if I am in love, I will be sure that the ladies are friends. If I am tall and I saw your bright eyes, so true, baby, I will be sure that the ladies just like you. Baby, if I ever fall in love, I will fall in love, sure that I will make sure the ladies are
No matter how them sprinkle them powder, God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. No. But then go and do what them do. Yeah, man. And can't stop your blessing. No matter how they sprinkle them powder, God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. No matter how them work them up, yeah. God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. Hey now, who God bless? I me say no man cause. One get your blessing if you put God first. Who God bless? I me say no man cause. One get your blessing if you put God first. No matter how them sprinkle them powder, God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. Hey now, no matter how them work them up, yeah. God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. Hey now, when them did that, when life used to devour me, them the time them me broke. I mean no have no money, never have no money. When them did that, when me used to suffer, the only friend I know was poverty. But me see God and Him turn it around. Me see them a make some, and me see them a frown. But we tell them say, no matter how them sprinkle them powder, God pick this till I prosper. God pick this till I prosper. no man curse. One get your blessing, you say put God first. Who God bless, I me say no man curse. One get your blessing, you say put God first. No matter how them sprinkle them powder, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. Yeah, now. No matter how them work them over, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. Hey, now. Know that me blessed, and it has overtaken me. Me have to give thanks and praise unto the Almighty. It was the help of God, He enlarged my territory. Now is the time and season to enjoy prosperity. We tell them, sex if you want it, but mine if you want. Sprinkle your powder, work hard your hope. No matter how them sprinkle them powder, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. Well, now, no matter how them work them over, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. But we tell them, say, who God bless, I me say no man curse. God get your blessing, you say put God first. Who God bless, I me say no man curse. God get your blessing, you say put God first. Hi. Make them go and do whatever do, man. Them can't stop God Britney. I'm tell them enough. But we tell them, say, no matter how them sprinkle them powder, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. Hey, now, no matter how them work them over, God make the still a prosper. God make the still a prosper. Yes, tell them, we are prosper. No matter what them do, we are prosper. God that see we through. We have to prosper. We have high.
Shackled by an heavy burden, needs a load of fear and shame. Then the hands of Jesus touch me, and now I'm no longer the same. He touched me, my children sing. He touched me, and oh, the joy that floods my soul. Someday, and now I know He touched me and makes me whole. He touched me. Yes, sir. He touched me. Thank you, Jesus. And oh, the joy it floods my soul. I say someday, and now I know He touched me and made me whole. I say since I'm in this blessed Savior, oh, since He cleanses and makes me whole, I will never cease to praise Him. I shout and I sing and I jump and I run and I praise an eternity. Oh, He touched me, Jesus. Oh, He touched me, and oh, the joy that floods my soul. Thank you, Jesus, that did something. Okay, then now I know I am telling you, I say, since I met this blessed Savior, since He cleansed and made me whole, I will never cease to praise Him. I shout an eternity roll. He touched me, yes, He touched me from my head to my toes, and all the joy that floods my soul. Hallelujah, there's something okay. And now I know He must be Jesus, amazing. And now I say something okay. And now I know He touched me, Jesus. Hallelujah, He touched me and makes me whole. Holy Ghost, He touched me and makes me whole. Gonna burn in fire with the Holy Ghost.
Singing praises what I think done. When I think of what you've done for me, this is how I feel myself. I love you, Jesus.
Give you praise, give you praise, give you praise. All that you have done. Say, oh, in my soul, and you made me whole. I cannot forget my life before you, Lord. I was in the road, each road, and you each road, and you reached down just in time to save me. And you took my heavy load. I should give up, so why should I give up at this time? You have been so good to me, and I need to step in right on time. And I'm so glad you did. Well, I am so glad you did. That is why I give you praise. Give you praise. Give you praise for all that you have done. You save so save my soul, as you made me whole. Since I gave my life to you, Savior, there is nothing that replaces your love. From time to time, you prove you care for me. You send me pure blessings from above. I have got to make a mind to pray in a time. Every time you're my refuge in the time of trouble. You are worthy of my praise. Well, you are worthy of my praise. You know, you praise, you praise, you say, give you praise, give you praise for the years, for all that you have done. You saved my soul, and you made me whole. Jesus, trusting you, I will never stop. You're my God, my everlasting King.
all the troubles that you dare to take me out of. You free me from my burdens of sin. I will trust and I'll obey. I will follow what you say. You sacrifice your life for me. I'm begging, and I'm so glad you did. Yeah, so you did. I am so glad you did. That's why I give you praise. Give you praise for all that you have done. You saved my soul and you made me whole. Give you praise. When I give you praise, just give you praise for all that you have done. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Oh Lord, oh. If I could trace back the pages of my life, I would never regret one day. Because the good, the bad has made me who I am. Many times I feel like life's not worth it, yeah. But you have always been on time to renew my troubled mind. That's why I can say, God, you've been good. God, you're so good to me. Oh no, I won't complain. No, 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 no. God, you're so good. You really, really been so good to me, Lord. I refuse to complain. Your faithfulness has made me whole. Your grace and your mercy has made me secure. You rid me of my troubled mind and give me hope to know that it's fine. I can trust in you and never feel down. Cause you, oh Lord, you're always around. At the end of the road, I shall wear a crown and declare your glory to the nations around. Yeah. God, you've been good. God, you've been good to me. Lord, I don't want to complain. No, 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 no. God, you're so good to me. Oh, yeah. I refuse to complain. Oh, no, no, no. God, you've been good to me. Oh, you've been good to me, Lord. I will not complain, no. God, you've been good to me. You've been so good to me, Jesus, yeah. I refuse to complain. God, you're good, you're so good to me. And every time you don't say you're always around. You take away me trouble and you give me pure joy. Your blessing from above is like a river overflow. You're good, you're so good to me. And every time you don't say you're always around. You take away me trouble and you give me pure joy. Your blessing from above is like a river overflowing, yeah. God, you've been good. God, you're so good to me. No, I won't complain. Hey. God, you're so good. God, you've been good to me. I refuse to complain. God, you're so good. God, you're so good to me. No, I won't complain. I just won't say. God, you're so good. God, you've been good to me. I refuse to complain. Oh,
Morning by morning, new mercies we see. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. He's a good God, yes. Thank you for your goodness, Jesus. Good God, you are. Good God, you will always be. Hallelujah, Jesus, to the Lamb of God, you reign.
Stand by me, Jehovah God. Hey, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Know the God of Paul and Silas, stand by me. God, I know you are believer. Hey, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. I beg you, son, now there you stand. Mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Know the God of Paul and Silas, stand by me. God, I know you have believers. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, my God, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Now I'm out here on your word, Lord. I'm out here on your word. If I should die on the battlefield, I'm out here on your word. No, how can I pray until you fix me, Lord? How can I pray until you fix me, Lord? Fix me, Jesus, you know how. I'm out here on your word. My God, now I'm out here on your word, Lord. I'm out here on your word. If I should die on the battlefield, I'm out here on your word. No, how can I pray until you fix me, Lord? How can I pray until you fix me, Lord? Fix me, Jesus, you know how. I'm out here on your word. I am made it up within my mind to live right and to die right. I am made it up within my mind to cross Jordan in a calm time. I am made it up within my mind to live right and to die right. I am made it up within my mind to cross Jordan in a calm time. Save and I know that I am. Save and I know that I am. Save and I know that I am. I am saved, I'm saved, I'm saved. Now look what they did when they washed me. Come on, look what they did when they washed me. Now look what they did when they washed me. He washed me whiter than snow. Now we got the devil and they run. Watch him run. The devil and they run. Now we can stay when we pray. Gotta work, it must be done. My God, we want healing for the body, saving for the soul, and victory to be won. Come on, we got the devil and they run. We got the devil and they run. Hey, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Know the God of Paul and Silas, stand by me. God, I know you have delivered. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Mix me now, when me kneel down to pray, God stand by me. And me can't find me way, God stand by me. And dark is the way, God stand by me. And the devil want me straight, God stand by me. No, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. I mean, listen, I know the God of Paul and Silas, stand by me. God, I know you have believers. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. Mix me now, got the Red Sea before me, stand by me. No giant in the land, God stand by me. When we going to the valley, God stand by me. When we going to the fire, God stand by me. Hey, mighty God of Daniel, stand by me. I beg you, stand by me. Down of Paul and Silas, stand by me. Make it Lord, you have believers. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah. Well, I've been lying, cheated, talked about, mistreated you, talked about shows you are up, down, almost to the ground. Well, long
as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Long, long, long as I got
Don't need nobody else.
I've been lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated, I've been used, scorned, talked about, shows you are, and I've been up, down, almost to the ground. Long as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Long, long, long as I got,
don't need nobody else.
I don't need
nobody
else.
Nobody else.
I don't need nobody else. Mother, father, sister, brother, doctor, lawyer, preacher, teacher. Long as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Long, long, long as I got,
don't need nobody else.
I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. Mother, father, sister, brother, doctor, lawyer, preacher, teacher. Long as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Long, long, long as I got,
don't need nobody else.
I've been lied on. Have you ever been lied on? Have you ever been lied on? You know what I mean. I've been lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated, I've been used, scorned, talked about, shows you are, and I've been up and down, almost to the ground. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. I know he's a burden bearer. I know he's a heavy load sharer. Oh Lord, bridge of a boy. Oh Lord, doctor and a lawyer. Good God, friend when you're friendless. Oh Lord, a mother when you're motherless. He'll be bread when you're hungry. He'll be a comfort when you're lonely. Long as I got him. Long as I got King Jesus. I know he's a burden bearer. I know he's a heavy load sharer. Good God, bridge of a water. Oh Lord, a doctor and a lawyer. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. Wait a minute, hey. I got him, Jesus. I got him, Jesus. He's the lily of the valley. He's a bright morning star. He's the rose of Sharon. He's the great I am. He walks with me and he talks to me. He's Jehovah, Jehovah, He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and he's the end. He's the first, last. He's my very best friend. I call him in the morning. I call him in the evening. Long as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Long as I got him, don't need nobody else.
My, woo woo, yeah, mama, mother, I love you, mama. Wake up this morning to the sound of crying in my ears, mama. Brothers and sisters said they just can't hold back the tears, mama. When we remember all the good times that we used to share, mama. Mother, we missed you and today I wish that you were here. Sad to say, but she is gone away. Mama, gone away. Gone away. Still I up and I pray, my God, see you again someday. Mama, when I was a child, oh ma, you were always near me. Mama, in your loving arms, you wrapped and held me oh so dearly. Mama, when I was cold, you was there to see that I was warm. Mama, when I was weak, you gave me that strength to carry on. Sad to say, but she is gone away. Mama, 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 gone away. Gone away. Still I up and I pray, my God, see you again someday. Mama, boy, mother, I love you. If you could hear me, Mama, this I would let you know. Mama, still on this Christian journey I start before you leave. Higher eyes, mommy, know what I have achieved. If you was here, you would be so proud of me. From now on, this is where I want to be. Your face again someday I hope to see. At the bank of the Jordan, wait for me. With open arms, I hope to see you there. There to dwell within the Savior care. Glad to know this not where the story ends. Peace be with you until we meet again. My mama, gone away. Mama, 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 gone away. Gone away. Still I up and I pray, my God, see you again someday. Mama, see you again someday. Mother, I love you. See you again someday. Mama, see you again someday. My God, see you again someday. Mama, ooh, my God, see you again someday. Mama.
Long time Phoebe a warning, so long. A long time Phoebe a warning, so long. And the enemy is around you, they're trying to devour you. Long time Phoebe a warning, so long. A long time mommy a tell me, so long. A long time mommy a tell me, so long. But I never hear the warning until one morning the wolf and the leopard and the dragon come to devour me. But God binds the power of the hyena. God binds the power of the jaguar. So when the wolf and the leopard and the dragon and the bear, the cougar, hyena and the jaguar, God binds the power of the tiger. She said, open your eyes, you're sleeping too long. Open your eyes, you're sleeping too long. For a long time she warned me, but I never hear the warning. She said, open your eyes, you're sleeping too long. So, mommy on her belly and she ball. Mommy on her belly and she ball. For a long time she warned me, but I never hear the warning. Mommy on her belly and she ball. Mommy on her belly and she ball. Baby on her belly and she ball. For a long time she a warn me, but I never hear the warning. See me on her belly and she fall. Say, a long time Phoebe a warn me, so long. A long time Phoebe a warn me, so long. Long time she a warn me, long time she a call me. Long time Phoebe a warn me, so long. She said, open your eyes, you're sleeping in Babylon. Open your eyes, you're sleeping in Babylon. But I never hear the warning, I never hear the calling. Said, open your eyes, you're sleeping in Babylon. Look, and she had tell me so long. The long time she had tell me so long. But I never hear the warning until one morning the wolf and the leopard and the dragon come to devour me. Oh, God binds the power of the hyena. God binds the power of the jaguar. So when the wolf and the leopard and the dragon and the bear, the cougar, hyena and the jaguar, God binds the power of the tiger. A long time she had been so long. Long time she had won so long. A long time she had won so long. A long time she had won so long. Mommy, long time you had been so long.
The Bible says that a man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. I can't speak for you, but I know that I've had some days that were filled with trouble. And like Job, I have to wait until my appointed time. I have to wait until my change comes. But while I'm waiting, I've come to realize that I can't help myself. And so I cry to you, Lord. You are my refuge and portion. And so I cry to you, Lord. In the land of the living. Nobody but you alone. Oh Lord, come on, say it again. Say I cry. Come on.